Greetings fellow girls, guys and gaming fans, this is Small Archangel. Welcome back to the Solus project, full playthrough. I've had an entertaining time since the last episode. I'm not sure which one of these devices to use at the moment. It's all a bit crazy down here and I'm a bit worried that my torch is going to run out of battery because as you can see it's got 18%, which isn't fantastic. I'm also trying to find my way back to where we were in the last episode because I had to go back for a water bottle because that was literally the only way that we were actually going to be able to get through that that gateway that we found that was closed. So I had to go all the way back. I've also had a very frustrating time because there was pretty much near permanent earthquake which was going on, which meant that I couldn't sleep, so I was severely sleep deprived. But as a good point to all this, I've actually found an artifact which is an introversion of our base that upgrades all resistances nearby. Couldn't tell you how I actually got here or what I actually found, but I can remember distinctly being here last episode. And I don't honestly know how we got to where we were before, so we're just going to teleport down here. And this is where I'm wishing I still had my flaming torch. Yes, I am yet again still regretting having thrown things away. Our forward vectors are over there, and I cannot remember. We came in behind there, back that way, and I'm not sure if there's anything up this way. Being wet at this point is a really bad thing. Oh, here we go.
Temperature dropping.
Yes, there we go. Now, so apologies that it's really, really, really dark, but there isn't anything much I can do about that because if I turn on any light, yeah, I can see absolutely nothing too. If I turn my light on, I won't be able to see. Well, here we go. We can see now. We need to put our light on, so it's a bit frustrating really because I've never got the right kind of level of light or the right temperature. The chuck was that? Oh, it's sliding as well. Okay, I thought I saw a save point, but perhaps not. Whoa! That's what that was.
Imminent.
Starvation imminent. Okay, let's just do that before we die. And then I will eat this. And yeah, and I'm really worried about my torch going dead because then we'll be down here and we won't be able to see a flaming thing, which would be a disaster, wouldn't it? So going somewhere where there's some actual light would be really nice at this point. Okay, here we've got a heat crystal, a light crystal. Light crystal emits light.
Hypothermia imminent.
Oh, for heaven's sake, we can't get anything right, can we? Now, what is this? Oh, for goodness sakes, woman. Enough shaking already. Let's see, is there anything else here we can... That's a sponge plant.
Inventory full.
Inventory full, of course it is. So that's a shield. We already have one of those. That's another dead alien. And this is a light crystal, but that one's... Yeah, that's a cold temperature one. Okay, this is where we've already been, isn't it? We're going back on where we were before, which is fine, and our forward vector is in this direction, and I'm sorry that it's so dark, but as I say, let's just try our light crystal, which emits really not very much light at all. Oh my gosh. Something just went chink. Oh, and something else. And I really can't actually stop to have a look at what that is. Oh my god. Okay, so we need to go back that way. We're going to need our teleporter. Yeah, so this is the first time I've really done any sort of off-camera work in this series, but going back for water bottle was pretty much the only thing that I could do. In fact, we've still got an empty water bottle here and I don't want to drop it just in case, so let's keep it. I'm a bit averse to dropping stuff now. I've been burned too many times by dropping stuff. And I had to run the gauntlet of the dark cloud of doom all over again as well. So so that was great. This is where the map... Is this the map? Yeah, this is where the map goes. Yeah, right, so we're going all the way back the way we came in, and that's a cold crystal, isn't it? Yeah, the hollow pilgrimage. So we're doing it all in reverse. And again, sorry that it's so very, very dark around here. Okay, we're going to have to use this because our light crystal really doesn't emit enough light. Alright, so here we are. Question is, where is here? Now, if we were reduced to just having this crystal, I can see my own feet. That's about it. The path of ice, yes, well. Back at the path of ice, and thank goodness we actually... Yeah, we're going to use this now, I think. While we climb up here. Thank goodness we have our heat crystal and our cold crystal, and we're going to hold on to those till the end of the game now, just in case. Hopefully we'll be able to leave the catacombs, and we're 2-1 now. Do we just need that? Do we just need that? I don't know. We'll use this, and maybe we'll be a safe temperature, I don't know. But if we can get out of here, that will be good, because that means our torch can then charge back up in the daylight. Either that or we have to find a new battery. But I'm quite looking forward to it. I mean, there's dangers at the top side as well, of course. And I'm really not entirely sure where it is we're going now. Back to our beacon, I guess, to try and get it up and running. Forward vector over there. Okay. Here we go. Oh, and here it's going to probably be too cold, too hot. Okay, yeah, this is where we need to go. Oh, beast footprints are going in this direction. With hanging skeletons all around. I'll just hit every save point as we pass. Oh yeah, I remember this place. The sparkly stuff. Just so long as we don't have to go through any of that toxic stuff, because that's killer. And of course, we may well find that we have to cross the path of the other spiky dark cloud of doom, which, if I remember rightly, is roaming around one of these places too. So I'm going to be listening out for that. I'm actually going to fill up this bottle just in case we need it again, because never say never. Not now. I know when I get shot stuff, that's when I end up needing it. Okay, here we are now. Shortage of sleep again. I had enough of that before when I was trying to get my water bottle. Alright, so we're heading for the surface again, and we have to finish off our communication beacon, because as we found at the end of, well, the last but one episode, was it? When we found the orrery, we found that there is in fact a habitable planet even. I'll just turn that off. There we go. And does the weather look vaguely friendly? And there's our crew member, or a crew member in front of us. Is that the one we saw before? I'm not sure. And a hovering hovering thing over there as well. Connection established.
Most of the decks have turned on each other now, hoarding food. The hydroponics lab is all but shut down. We're running out of water. Space is right outside, waiting. We can't survive out here. The fuel will only last us days, maybe hours. Then we're trapped. Trapped for good. Solus 3, we need you to do this. We need you to finish your job. The signals from the satellite suggest you might still be alive. But I don't know if I can trust it. I don't know. Save us if you can.
So, no pressure then. Lovely. Okay, well, this is going to be a good place to pick up another
Inventory full.
torch, if that is, I can drop something else. I don't know, maybe we should drop that light crystal, because if we can pick up a torch... There we go. However, I probably need to drop this in some oil before I can really trust it. My other torch has charged up now, which is great. Doesn't take much once it's once you're out in daylight. And I dropped my teleporter here because, well, this is a good place to sleep, isn't it? I think we've got, yeah, if we stand kind of here, we've got good temperature, so we're going to get a bit of shut-eye and then see to our beacon.
Starvation imminent.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, here we go. Now, I think at some point, I know I left that cable here because I've never contrived, never found a single use for it. I think at some point I left an oil can somewhere, which kind of would be quite useful from a point of being able to, being able to sort of. Oh, for what? I just ate! No, I'm really not starving. Okay, that's a bit strange. Something going a little bit odd there. I'm not quite sure what. Yeah, if I could find my oil can, that would be good because... Oh, great, it's nighttime. Oh, joy. Because then I could put some oil on the flaming torch and it won't just burn itself out within seconds. So I don't really want to use that at the moment because it will just burn itself out. Okay, so we've set our teleport, which is good. That means that we're going to be able to teleport back in case of difficulty. Plus there's a camp up here, which is always a good thing as well. And of course our beacon. So I'm just going to head uphill. Oh great, we've got more earthquakes. I just love earthquakes. Especially since that whole... Wilson advising, sleep advised, sleep not advised, sleep advised, sleep not advised. Oh, for goodness sake, could Wilson get any more annoying? No, I don't think so. And could we get any slower? Okay, so this is a familiar landscape. I don't think it's really changed. There may be various goodies around here that we had not found to this point. There's the turbine we set in motion. There's something down there that looks like a dolmen, which I'm not absolutely sure that I've seen before. So we will just go check that out, just in case it's something I've missed. Kind of expecting to see something cool under it, but there is not. Okay, on task. Let's get up here to the campsite and see if we can put some tower parts in our beacon, because I think we've got 4 or 5 of them at this point. Yes, we know. Okay. We just have to try and get up here before the inevitable happens and bad weather drives us right back to our start point to evade death. So let's see if we can move a little bit quicker, for a few seconds at least. Anyone would think I hadn't picked up any buffs at all in my time on this planet. Nice to know that the radio is still tuned into Weirdness FM. And the heating's still on up there as well. That's probably not necessarily a good thing, depending on what the temperature actually is. Minus 1.2, so actually a bit of heat's not going to be a bad thing. Just, I hope there's no actual fireballs. Now we've got another sort of floating tower thingy over there. I don't know whether we're supposed to, at least I assume it's floating. Can't actually see the bottom, but they're usually floating. And I've no idea how we're supposed to gain access to them, if indeed we are. My, I'd forgotten how very far it was to our beacon. And it's about half finished. At this point it is only half finished, which is kind of cruddy. We'll head out there and we'll feed these parts into it. Let's just see, is this... I think we've got everything out of this thing. Oh no, we haven't, not quite. There's some food.
Inventory full.
Oh, what a shame. We'll have to eat some.
Inventory full.
Of course it is. Okay, well. There's still some there. Spare, which is nice. Okay, here's our ramshackle beacon, which is not even quite half full yet. Let's see what we could put in here. We could put in our power source, which is nice. And let's see, we need to put in 7 tower parts. That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't realize I had that many. Energy source 1, electronics 1, debris 9 out of 15, 10 out of 15. So debris is all our tower parts. 11, 12, 13, 14. We're still not going to have enough, are we? How typical is that? There we go. We need one more. How annoying is that? So we need one more piece of debris or tower part. So I'm going to have a look for one of those. We may have missed one on this island, but we may not have. So I don't know. I don't know how long that's going to take. That's really kind of annoying, actually. And it's a shame I haven't picked up enough of them. There's a beacon down here, but I'm pretty sure that's back down at our campsite. And there is some debris, craft debris down here as well. So I guess the only thing we can really do is search debris, wreckage, until we find what we're looking for. And hope that we do find what we're looking for. That's a rock. Now I'm not sure if I've actually been here before or not. I can't even get through to that, can I? Oh, now that's a water bottle, isn't it? Okay, let's have a bit of a search here. While the weather is clement, that's some sort of plant. Ah! Look at this. Yes, we want one of these. Oh, now, has it already... Has this one already been oiled? Oil torch! It has already been oiled. Damn it, man, I should have lit it. Hey ho, we'll find somewhere we can light it, I'm sure. In the meantime, yeah. Now, as I remember, tower parts generally give out a bit of a blip, don't they? At least I think they do, but I'm not absolutely certain.
Full.
And we don't need to eat it anyway. So, yes, I think we'd probably know about it if there was a tower part because we'd see it sort of flashing away. And I don't see any of those. I see a forward vector, but that just leads us straight back to our beacon, to our communication tower. There's some more debris down here, but again, I don't think there's a tower part. Oh, for goodness sake, it really wasn't that far. Get over yourself. So I'll have a bit of a look, but I don't hold out too much hope. And then basically, yeah, we're gonna have to, yeah, perhaps revisit some of the other areas. Maybe I'll do a bit of research and find out exactly where the tower parts are supposed to be. Although I honestly couldn't say which one I've found, which ones I've found, and which ones I have not at this point. So yes, I'm not sure really. Maybe I'll have to find that last tower part off camera because otherwise it could be a whole lot of thrashing around fruitlessly, which would not be the most interesting video ever. And then, yeah, hopefully in the next episode we can get our beacon finally operational and save all of mankind. Whoopie-doo. In the meantime, glad we are back on the surface, but prepared to hop it back to our cave, just, you know, if anything goes down. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, let me know. Also, feel free to leave some comments, including hints about where there might be a tower part that I haven't in point of fact found, because that would be most useful at this point. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode of Solus full playthrough. I sense we're kind of getting towards the end of the game now, and once we've found that one last tower part, we're yeah, we're going to be able to get in communication with our people, hopefully before they send me a final message saying actually we're all dead. Though how they could do that I'm not sure, but I'm sure they'd find a way. Oh look, Northern Lights, how pretty. So on that note guys, I will leave you, and I hope to join you in the next episode. Until then, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye bye for now.